Hi everyone and welcome to our IMA coffee booth at Host, Saudi Arabia in Riyadh. Welcome also to our special guest Mr. Zainy, CMO of Saudi Coffee Company.
Thank you. Our pleasure to be here today.
Mr. Zainy, can you please introduce yourself and tell us more about your company? What is the vision, the mission, and how the Saudi Coffee Company will develop in the national coffee value chain?
First of all, I would like to thank you for inviting me at IMA booth here in Riyadh. It's a pleasure to work with such a global player in the coffee industry. Saudi Coffee Company vision is to drive the coffee industry in Saudi Arabia and in the region to be a market driver for the growth and the enabler for the ecosystem with a full integrated value chain of coffee supply. We start with the agriculture. So we have model farms in the south of Saudi Arabia to grow the best Arabica coffee. Then we have the processing center, which we acquired recently. And then we do the manufacturing of the coffee from green bean until the final product using your roasting machine, filling line as well, capsule machine, and we have so many different lines. And then from the end product, we have the brand to promote these products locally and globally and exporting to other markets. So it's under PIF umbrella where we're here to drive the economy and diversify the Saudi economy as well.
Very good. And what is your current positioning on the market? How your company wants to contribute to building a sustainable and integrated Saudi coffee ecosystem?
So currently Saudi Coffee Company work in the full value chain, starting from the seed until the final cup. So with the agriculture practices, we work with the full ecosystem where we have our own model farm, but also we support local farmers to increase their production, their quality. We do academies for them, sessions, program, and we localize international expertise and technology when it comes to coffee agricultures and the industry of coffee and localized to the Saudi market. Looking as well when it comes to manufacturing and processing where we do work with multinational brands like yours to have the best quality of coffee produced. And then from there we take it to the different market. Key objective for us is to have a sustainable model across the value chain. For our manufacturing facility, we will have the clean energy, recyclability, waste management. As well, we will get the carbon credit from the agriculture and growing the coffee trees at the south of Saudi Arabia. And then with the end consumer, we work with a brand and international brand to be with the consumer hands. For example, today in Saudi Arabia, we have collaboration with Costa Cafe. You can go and order our brand Jazan at Costa. They offer the product in collaboration with Costa as a blend. So this is part of the ecosystem that Saudi Coffee Company works on, so whether agriculture, manufacturing, or through the end consumers.
And Mr. Zainy, what are the main points of strength of your company? And would you like to share with us some strategic initiatives or flagship events, projects that you are considering for your future?
Definitely. What makes us so unique as Saudi Coffee Company, we are one of the few companies that work from A to Z when it comes to coffee industry and growing the coffee from farm until the seedling. So we have control all over the ecosystem and the value chain. So this is one advantage for us. On the second advantage, Saudi Arabia is considered as home of Arabica, and this is our claim. So the history of Arabica beans comes back to this south of peninsula. North of Yemen, south of Saudi is where the coffee first being brewed and went to the market. That's why it's called Arabica, because it takes us to this region. Also from historical background, the UNESCO, they came and they have validated the terraces, and it's been more than 300 years ago, being from generation to generation inherited and kept these coffee practices. and growing the coffee practices. So this is the historical part. From cultural part, for Saudis, coffee is part of our culture. It's the way we welcome other. We offer them a cup of Saudi coffee. So we would like to take this culture to the rest of the world through our brand, through Jazan, through collaboration with global companies like yours. Key initiative for Saudi Coffee Company, two of them happening soon. First of them is we have the Jazan International Saudi Beans exhibitions, which happening in next February, and we invite you to be there. And we will have the full ecosystem of coffee supply, coffee manufacturing, and consumer brands to be present at that exhibition. The second big project, or mega project we're working on, we're working with different partners, with coffee traders around the world, with coffee farms from South America, and with the industrial part of the world, especially in Europe, to make Jazan a global hub for trading the green coffee beans. We have Africa next to Saudi Arabia. We have the port in Jazan and our manufacturing facility in Jazan. So with this combination and the agriculture, we would like to create full ecosystem, and from there we can import coffee and export to the rest of the world.
Thank you so much, Mr. Zainy, for your time and for being here with us.
My pleasure.
Now we will introduce your colleague, Mr. Hicham, Head of Commercial Factory. Could you please introduce yourself and tell us more about your company? What is the vision, what is the goal, and the current offer on the market?
Sure. So I joined the Saudi Coffee Company as Head of Commercial Factory with special focus on the co-manufacturing and white labeling. Saudi Coffee Company invested hugely in one of the biggest, coffee plants in the region, a state-of-art, factory, fully automated, with the best-in-class equipment. We wanted to be offering all the services related to coffee, starting from sorting, roasting, packaging, all kind of, coffee ground, beans, and capsules. And it's not only about giving a product to our customers, it's mainly to offer them a tailor-made solution. This is why we partnered with the best-in-class, partners in terms of equipment, in terms, of R&D and all, related services that can be offered to customers.
What is the current positioning in the market of Saudi Coffee Company, and how your company contribute to build a sustainable way for the Saudi coffee in the kingdom?
Well, this is a very important question, because today the story starts before, the factory. Because now we are into the planting trees, coffee trees in Saudi Arabia. Now we're almost 600,000 trees, supporting the farmers with all the latest technologies, trainings, all the support needed to have the best crop possible. And to complete this solution, we went into also, the factory side, the industrial side, to support them with the factory in the same region, offering them all the needed services as sorting, roasting, and packaging.
Why Saudi Coffee Company decided to work with IMA as a partner for your new project?
Well, it's a good question. As I explained before, since we want to offer the best-in-class services to our customers, so we need to partner with the best-in-class, equipment provider in the world. And IMA, of course, we've been approaching a lot of companies, but we believe that IMA will be the right partners in terms of, the projects we have in our factory. This is why we have chosen IMA.
What are the technological solutions that IMA provide, and how we enhance the operational efficiency and the quality of the product that Saudi Coffee Company can offer on the market?
Well, as first step, we started with the full line for the capsules, starting with the roasting, the filling, and the packaging. I think with all the latest technologies provided by IMA, I think we'll be one of the best, solution provider to all customers that need to produce capsules. Especially that we are targeting, all kind of customer, big and small. And this kind of partnership, I think it will give us this flexibility to offer the tailor-made solution for all kind of customers.
Hicham, from a leadership perspective, how partnership with a multinational company like IMA support Saudi Coffee Company long-term goals like scalability, sustainability, and quality on the market?
Well, it's not an easy decision that we have been taken, but to sustain our business, we need to partnership with sustainable companies. A company like IMA existing since 6 years ago, and updating itself every time with the new technologies. I think this is the kind of partners that will allow us to go further with our project and to be always updated versus all the competition in the local market or in the regional market.
So Hicham, thank you so much for your time and for being here with us. Thank you for Saudi Coffee Company and your trust in our company, and looking forward to seeing you here next year.
Most welcome. It's my pleasure. And I think we started now a partnership that will last forever. Thank you for your support and thank you for being one of our partners.